was
This is safe.
the first material that we had. When we shoot inside, you can see that the shell
Yes.
is going inside.
Yes.
So it's dangerous for the soldiers. So that's why we made like a modification.
Grabe.
And we made like a mix of iron that makes it stronger. And then we changed all the material of this tank.
More safe.
Yes. So that's why we use this tank during a long time here in Israel. As you can see, all the tank that we have here, we have 170 tank here we use for our battles. Okay. We have also on the back of the museum tank that we capture from the enemies, and for like it's values on in Israel we don't use tanks from the enemies, but we can capture them to take IDs for our tank. Okay.
Kumukuha sila ng ID.
Alina, you're here.
Kaya nga kailangan natin ng respect and all the tayo dito. Pag nakapasok ka, there is something in you. Mahirap talaga. Okay. Dalahan po natin yung gustong makinig.
Opo.
Okay, so this tank is the Merkava 3. Yes, no problem.
Bilal,
Come.
pastor. Stop playing. There's no watching.
Pandinig ko, pastor.
Stop doing ka, joke. Why not?
We can begin?
Yes.
Okay, so this tank is the Merkava 3. It's an American, an Israeli tank. So we are very proud of this tank. Why? Because it's one of the most protective tank in the world. As you can see, this tank is the Merkava 3. We are also today the Merkava 4, but is in a modification. During this time we come like some mountains, there's like painting and all the stuff. But this one we still use today. All the tank that you can see here, we don't use today more. Just the Merkava 4 and 3. So this tank, first of all, it has a door on the back. So it's very protectful, because when the soldier wants to go outside, they are protected by the tank. And before, maybe if you know about the oldest tank, the door was on the top, and when you go outside, you are the target for the enemy. Also, for a second reason, when we have like a soldier who is on the floor, he's injured, we can take him easier and put inside of the tank than to take him until the top. So it's very interesting. We have a second thing, very protective. Maybe you know what it is. So this part here is the connection between the turret. The turret is the upstairs part, and the hull, goes down, and that's the most sensitive part of the tank. That's why we put this tank here, and inside there is powder that explodes in contact of shells that are coming. So it explodes outside, and it's not going into this part. We will go on the top. Yes.
Amazing. Kala mo kurtina lang.
Kurtina lang yun, ha?
Oh. Ay, tayo ka kasya. Yes! Okay, I will be sitting here. Just be careful.
Alonso, oh!
Ay, nalamigan yung pit ko.
Okay, picture. 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 Good.
Oh, wala na.
Picture. Okay. Okay? Okay, so there's not stay a lot, but I just want to explain about the top of the tank because it's the most important part of the tank. There is here all the protective system of the tank. So as you can see, we have here a cannon of 120 millimeters. So it's a big cannon. On the Merkava 4 it's the same size also, but as you can see on the Merkava 1 and 2 it's different size. Why we change the size? It's because in the world, if we don't have one day like enough shells, we can just buy some shells from other countries, so it will be easier. I want to explain about something very protective that we took example from the Air Force. It's here that you can see like there's this. So when we repair that there is a shell which is coming from another tank, so we have a computer inside of the tank that like we repair all the shells, and then we make outside like a cannon that's going in the direction of the shells which that's like we repair all the shells, and then we make outside like a cannon that's going in the direction of the shells which is coming, and then we send back a shell. So it will explode outside of the tank. So it's something very special that we have in Israel. And so we have 4 boxes like that, 2 on the front and 2 on the back. And it's something that we keep secret here because we don't want that someone else like, you know. So the box that you can see here, there is box on the Merkava 4. You can see also, I will show you after. It's not the real box that look like that in reality because we don't want to show.
We will gonna reveal it.
What?
No way. Just joking.
No problem, no problem. Okay, so we have here, where we are sitting, there is this, and on the second part also.
Yes.
So this is smoke balls. When we want to hide the tank during 15 minutes, we just send we can attack during this time the enemies and they don't see us. So it's very, very special. It's very good. So as you can see, the painting is also very special. The color is special. As you can see, all the tanks are in beige, and us we are more in gray. So because we made like a color with like very next to the environment here in Israel, and it looks more gray than beige.